Well, hello there ladies and gentlemen, you're back with Deck, and today we're starting a new series. Not sure how long of a series it's going to be, but we're at least going to test out this brand new update for Phasmophobia. Been a while since we've played this one on the channel. I have played it off camera, but it's not been solo games, so I'm a little bit hesitant, and there's a new mode and stuff like that. First things first though. If you are of the correct rank, so gamer or higher on my Discord, I'm doing a giveaway for this game. 7 days from now, I'll announce on my Discord who the winner is. To get gamer, you've just got to be social. Anything above gamer, you've got to be a Patreon account member. So yeah, that's my one shout out this series for Patreon. That's in the description below if you want to go and have a look at that. So is my Discord. Go check both of them out, like I say, 7 days from today, and I will do a bit of an announcement on my Discord so you know when it's live. But yeah, now that we've got that out of the way, I'm going to quickly read off what this patch entails. So I'm just tabbing out a second so I can read you the patch notes properly. Nightmare mode update. We're not going to read absolutely all of it. Well, Maple Lodge campsite, which is hopefully what I want to do this episode. A brand new medium-sized map featuring picnic areas, games, multiple tents, a log cabin and a haunted lake. Maple Lodge campsite has more unique objects, higher object density and more visual detail. Minimum specification computers should have no issues, but if you have outdated hardware you may see FPS drops. I think we'll be fine. Other locations will receive more detail and more unique objects at a later date. Fair enough, in the future, other locations, So they've reworked all the difficulty and stuff like that. The percentage of doors will now randomly start open depending on difficulty. Oh, that's a bit of a swine. I'd not read that one before. We'll skip amateur, we'll skip intermediate, because I will only be doing professional or higher, because that's one of the new things. Professional. For experienced ghost hunters, the ghost can very rarely change its preferred room after moving. No setup time, short hunt grace period, long hunt duration, sanity pills restore little sanity, fuse box starts off, much fewer hiding spots. That's also new from what I know, the hiding spot amount. It's alright, I've got OBS on that screen and I can still see Phasmophobia, so I can see like red ghost orbs appearing on that screen. Maybe our garage is haunted. Yeah, but a new difficulty for top ghost hunters designed to be a challenge mode for those seeking the more intense gameplay Phasmophobia has to offer. We're not doing this straight away. I need to break myself back into this game solo gently, so ghosts will not reveal one type of evidence. I don't quite understand that. If somebody could give me a little bit more clarity. Ghosts will not reveal one type of evidence. So have you got to guess? The ghost will sometimes change its preferred room after moving. That could be a pain. No setup time. Shortest hunt grace period. So, yeah, basically as soon as you walk in, I assume it can hunt you. Long hunt duration. Kills extend the current hunt's duration, which won't affect me really on solo. Mainly because it's just me. Sanity pills restore much less sanity. Fuse boxes start off. Almost no hiding places. Paranormal interference has damaged some of your monitoring equipment. Weather is a new one as well. Each time you start a contract, the location will have different weather, adding new layers of gameplay and making each contract feel unique. Changing temperature will make finding the ghost location more difficult. Rain or wind will impair your hearing, and a thick fog will reduce visibility. Is this only for this map, or is this for all maps? It says each time you start a contract. Oh, the location, so we've got clear skies, fog, light rain, heavy rain, strong wind, light snow. Ouija board. The Ouija board didn't make as much sense as we'd like, so it's been revamped. You now trade sanity for information and are penalised less if you don't get a response. The Ouija board will now lower your sanity greatly when the ghost responds. Well, yeah, that makes sense. If the ghost doesn't respond, you will only lose a small fraction of sanity. I mean, I'd lose parts of my sanity if I decided I wanted to use a Ouija board for some weird reason. Demons have had their weaknesses changed to reflect these changes. And then we've got new, and this is the last bit I'll read, so I'm not going through all the other changes as well. Several new ghost types have been cited. The new ghost types have an increased chance to spawn for the duration of the Halloween event. So that... Actually, when is this episode going to come out? I don't know, because If this episode happens to come out on Halloween night, then happy Halloween, but I think it's going to be past that. We've got the Onryo, the twins, Obake and Raiju. When crouching, the player's collider now shrinks to match the player model. Ghosts now disrupt electronic equipment whenever they are visible. Ghosts can now blow out lighters similar to candles. Using the walkie-talkie will now track the ghost during hunts. The walkie-talkie will now only play static sounds when near the ghost. Lighters and candles will now extinguish when outside. It's heavy rain and when thrown. That makes sense. The truck map screen has received new icons. The ghost can now interact with several showers in certain locations. You can now place sound and motion sensors on floors. Okay. So, that's generally what the update's got to offer. Like I say, doing it solo, giveaway in a week, Patreon, Discord, go have a look. Ooh, even in here it looks loads creepier. I did have a look around for a light switch before I started recording. I couldn't see any. And I don't know how long this series is going to go on for. I'm going to be completely honest with you here. I didn't know what to do for a series after Mindustry. I know what I want to do after Timberborn. Not your guys' problem, but I thought Phasmophobia would be a decent fit, at least for a little while. So, contracts, play contracts, find a bone, capture a 3-star ghost photo, reset the other. I'm not that fussed by them. We'll do them whenever. For starters, I'm just going to add all. I am going to, as I die, replace this with how many things I want to take into maps. Normally I just try and stick to 5 of everything, but the cache is kind of limited because I've got a bad habit in this game as of late of dying all the time. Ghosts just hate me, so... Oh, you get all the maps in one go. That is brilliant. I thought they were meant to do that in the last update, but... Well, we'll go in there. What is this? Oh, 25 rooms, 3 floors? Oh my god, nightmare mode. We're gonna do the first few episodes on professional, okay? Just give me some chance to get back into it. And hopefully not die. But yeah, I don't think there's much else to say about it. Let's get into it. Nah, this game is very dark on occasion, so apologies if it comes across as dark. I don't really want to tamper with the lighting or anything, and I know YouTube makes it slightly darker, but... Just bear with it. I'll try and illuminate things as much as possible. It's been ages. That map looks loads nicer. Very nice. So it looks like there's one main building. That it? Is a possible ghost sighting? Okay, pick the key up, because I always forget to pick that up. Pick a flashlight up. Since I last recorded Phasmophobia, there's been a few updates to the equipment. So let's have a quick look. Sanity pills, thermometer has changed very slightly. The digital camera is basically the same. It doesn't work in here because you're in there. This has changed drastically. You do now pick up sounds for certain ghosts and stuff like that. And trust me, if I manage to get this to work at some point, it is creepy as sin. Oh, also, I apologise if I swear. This game could potentially jump scare me and I forget what I'm doing. EMF reader. That has changed very slightly. Can't remember exactly how, but it's changed. Spirit box is the same. The writing book's kind of the same. The dot scanner, that's a new one for us. It's one of the new evidences. Dot projector. You put it down, it puts dots around the room. You can see through a camera whether or not the ghosts ran through it or not, because all the ghosts have had their... Oh, you can cross that off. Oh, that's clever. Oh, they've reworked all of the journal as well. There's so many updates, I can't really go through all of them. The cameras, they've changed these as well. You can get night vision mode and carry it around in your hand, which I absolutely love. We'll take one of these. Obviously, we've got the torch. Well, the improved torch and the basic torch. Nope, that's the black light. That's the basic torch. Already a bit of sorcery going on here. That's the basic torch. Salt, crucifixes. They've changed how these look when they burn away as well. The incense sticks. What are they actually called? Forgot the name of smudge stick. The smudge sticks have changed slightly. The candles, tripods. They crammed the motion sensor and the light motion sensor, because there was two different sorts, into one. Obviously we've got the glow sticks and the sound monitors. So what are we looking for? Have a member of your team escape the ghost during a hunt? We'll see about that one. Get a ghost to walk through salt. Find evidence of paranormal with an EMF reader. We've got that name right there. I'm not reading it because they do always listen. And when it's hunting, in case you've never seen Phasmophobia before, I will be shutting up because it can track you through your microphone. We're going to take one of these. I'm going to take a candle to start with. So I'm assuming that is the breaker, and I'm also assuming this is where we are. Yep, I'm the red dot. You can see the thing changing. We're probably going to be doing one hunt per episode, by the way, unless I smash one dead quick, but we'll see about that. Especially with this being a brand new map, I don't know what to expect. So what weather have we got? Or is that only on Nightmare difficulty? Oh, you can also now sprint a little bit, but you've got limited sprint, so you don't want to sprint everywhere. Even that's a little bit chilly. Right, first things first, we want to get to that big house at the back. Big building, whatever it is. Don't know, never played this map before. We want to get there and turn the breaker on. Have we got a bit of a map? No, we've not got a bit of a map. I assume that's the house then. So yeah, you can tell the EMF reader's been changed very slightly. Just to look at it, it's different. I don't know what weather effect we've got. Would you say this is fog? Oh, I've got to find a key. Okie dokie. Don't sprint everywhere. I've got a horrible habit on this game of just sprinting absolutely everywhere because you used to be able to have unlimited sprint, but you didn't really move much quicker. Ooh, hello. That's a nice little touch. Cue Halloween music. That is Halloween, isn't it? I'm not much of a horror movie person. Generator? So there are cameras around the place. Ah! Thank you. I'd say we've got freezing breath, but we are outside and there is snow coming down, so... right, where is the breaker in this place? It's going to be upstairs, isn't it? Can we find some lights, please, and get some of those on? That's the ticket. I did say I'd try and make it as bright for you as humanly possible, but we don't want all the lights on. Some of the best ghost work doesn't appear when lights are on. Nothing out there. There's nothing saying it's even going to be in this building. Right, that door was already slightly ajar, but that doesn't mean anything anymore. It randomly opens some doors. Apologies if you can hear like slurping in the background. Little Luna needs a drink. Let's get a decent look around here. So where would we hide on a campsite? Just potentially run to one of the other tents or something? I'm fairly sure in one of the updates they made it so that you can hide behind objects. Like, I mean, I wouldn't do this. You could crouch behind here. Crouch. Accents all over the place. I'm a little bit nervous to be playing this single player again. It has been an absolute age. And if you really want to experience this, like, proper terrifyingly, I'd say you have a couple of solo runs. It's much nicer when you've got other people playing it with you. Never know, I might be able to draft a few people. Get them in here. Get the Phasmophobia team hunts thing going again. Maybe. I make no promises. But we could, potentially. Ooh, why was that so bloody... I nearly threw my mouse for a flipping tent door. Goddamn Velcro. Oh dear. We are also looking for a bone as well, just because we can use it as like evidence and get ourselves some more cash. And with the amount of cash I've got, we're absolutely going to need more. On occasion as well, I will need to shut up, because you do hear things in the background. Now this door's already open, does that mean anything? I've got visions of whatever ghost appearing and chasing me around the campsite. Right, don't jump. It's just a Velcro door. I mean, there's nothing to say it's going to give me a strong EMF reading, but... Oh, we can't go in the little pink tent. What's that all about? Before... Steady. You used to be able to tell very easily, sometimes, where the ghost was, because it had just cracked one door open. Normally the door to the room it's in, unless it was a infamous hallway ghost that roams up and down. But now that it can leave some doors randomly open throughout the map, that kind of adds an entirely new dimension to it, and makes it more difficult. Like I said, there's nothing saying that we're going to get EMF. Not to start with, anyway. I'm probably going to have to come around with a different tool. Still got a few more tents and stuff to check, yeah. Can you imagine if you bought a tent and it turned out that it was haunted by a ghost? How annoyed would you be on a scale of 1 to 10? Definitely be returning that beast. Yeah, I purchased this the other day. I want to return it. It's got a poltergeist in it. Oh, does it now? Could you prove that? Yeah, go camping in it. You'll see. So I've not really got any EMF anywhere at all around the camp. I'm kind of confused as to how the thermometer's going to work around here. Is it going to drop cold when we go inside the right room? Is it going to be cold while we're outside? Have we been... No, that's the toilet, isn't it? I think we've explored it in a fairly thorough way. Hello. Forgot this one. Did somebody just hear something? Like maybe a tent sealing back up, maybe? Let's go and get some more equipment. I did notice there's a few cameras around the actual campsite as well, so we can have a look at those. Didn't really need the camera. I don't think I'm going to bring that back out. I really didn't pay any attention to whether or not there was... any bones anywhere. Give me a black light. Let's take the one that stood up, just because. What's my sanity like? We've already lost half of our sanity. What the Christ? So that's inside floor 1, inside floor 2. There is activity. You're going to confuse me, aren't you? And trying to make me think there's ghost orbs around. Now, does that particularly look like snow? Yeah, it did kind of look like snow, didn't it? Oh, damn it. Oh, that's my camera. We don't want to see that. That's actually going to be no use, no ornament. Let's just put that back down. I'm actually going to take some of these. Probably shouldn't have taken them straight away, but... Right, so here's the thermometer. A nice steady 4 degrees outside. That's kind of to be expected. Tents, I wouldn't have expected to be very warm. Yeah, I don't know how useful the thermometer's going to be. It's warmer outside than in that tent, though, which is somewhat unnerving. See, we're getting a nice solid like 5, 6, 7, 8 degrees in here. Surely it's not that very first tent. 3 and a bit. 2.1, 2.9, 0.8. I don't think the thermometer's going to work properly out here. It did make sense that it doesn't really work outside. Should we go back to the house? I am going to shut up for just a little bit so we can try and listen. It might make a noise. Although, make a noise. Give me a sign. Oh. I've got -6 degrees. Maybe I did have freezing breath around here. That was unnerving. I've got goosebumps. Where the bloody hell would you use a... So, it's definitely freezing temperatures, because we 100% got freezing breath. Probably gonna bring the EMF reader back there now, because I know where it is. Oh, that was horrible. The ghost being transparent like that is not pleasant. So, we've got freezing temperatures. It can be any one of these that's still lit back up. Surely the twins would be 2, right? Ghosts. The twins. The ghosts have been reported to mimic each other's actions. They altered their attack to confuse their prey. Either twin can be angered and initiate attack on their prey. The twins will often interact with their environment at the same time. So if we see multiple things flying at the same time. Let's have a look at these other new ones, actually. The Onryo is often referred to as the Wrathful. Brilliant. It steals souls from dying victims' bodies to seek revenge. This ghost has been known to fear any form of fire and will do anything to be far from it. Strength. Extinguishing a flame can cause an Onryu to attack. Weakness. When threatened, this ghost will be less likely to hunt. Okay. Raiju. Raiju is a demon that thrives on electrical currents. While generally calm, they can become agitated when overwhelmed with power. We did turn the lights on. Oh, it can't be one of those. Fair enough, we're still having a look. Raiju. Raiju can siphon power from nearby electrical devices, making it move faster. Raiju can constantly disrupt electronic equipment, making it easier when attacking. Okay, and Obake? Or Obaki? I don't know. Are terrifying shapeshifters capable of taking on many forms. They have been seen taking on humanoid shapes to attract their prey. Strength. When interacting with the environment, the Obate will rarely leave a trance. Okay. Sometimes this ghost will shapeshift, leaving behind unique evidence. Okay. Get rid of that. Give me one of them. What's the sanity like? That's decent-ish. We can take the salt now as well, because we kind of know where it is. Well, we actually know where it is, within reason. It's around that lighting setup in front of the house. I should really have twigged that I only had freezing breath there and not out here as well. Now, some ghosts get triggered by talking. So that could be fun. Being as though, you know, I don't shut up most of the time. Do you like that? How are the lights for you? See, I don't know where to run if it appears and like starts hunting. Up here and then yeet off. Yeet. I don't think you're meant to be able to do that. Now, it did appear kind of this way, didn't it? I was asking for things to be done. I don't know where to put this, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think it's going to be in the doorway there, but I'm not littering, leave me alone. I think we need to get some cameras around here as well. There is a camera up there. I did say one of them might seem like a ghost orb, but with it snowing, it is a little bit iffy. There's nothing that means it is actually, really. That in itself seems rather ominous. Should probably turn that off. Heat. So that's the entrance. That's the camp. We can't see anything from here, can we? Let's turn the lights off again. You bugger. It's not walking through the salt. It's not reacting to the EMF. Right, it's camera time. So we'll pick one of these up, drop it. Normally I'd like to walk around with one of these. It's normally my tool of choice, but we're going to go and drop this down. So if I right click, you've got night vision mode, which is better if we've not got a torch on. So I'm generally looking at the camera at this point. I'm not looking like the rest of the screen. Because we could see something around here. It really doesn't like that light being on. Just keep looking at the camera. Oh. So it's more this way, because this is where the breath appears. It did appear up that way. Why do I keep getting random bats or spats or spats even is the word I'm going for? A freezing breath. You're not giving much away. I somewhat like that and I somewhat hate all of that. Why do I keep bringing the EMF reader back with me? Just leave it there. We've got a rough area as to where it could be. Anybody else there a twig break then? I can't believe I've had no EMF at all yet. Just gonna leave that there. Right, let's go back to the van. I'm always wary of... I just heard another crunch over that way. I'm always wary of scratching my face when playing this game, because if I jump at the wrong time, I'm going to blind myself. Which could be highly amusing for YouTube. Less amusing for my eye. 67%. I don't really want to use any of the other tablets yet. So the lights are still on at least. That is our camera. And if we click the keyboard, it will put it into normal mode, not night vision mode. I mean, we can't really say any of that's ghost orbs. It could have moved. It could have moved. Because it's not really giving me any activity back round there again. I'm going to go round with one of these in hand. Give me the other EMF reader as well. So we can literally just walk round with this. I'm going to go round to the left again because we keep hearing twigs break. Don't spring, you moron. I'm not looking at the rest of the screen. I'm literally focusing on the camera. Could be that. Up there. I thought that was flipping Slender Man or something then. How do we turn these lights on? They are lights. It's not an electrical box on one of the things again. No. See, now I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking around. Give me a sign. Do something. Show yourself. There's some ghosts as well that get annoyed by light. I don't know. It's not been annoyed by these. I don't know if that's just like a random environment sound or if it's... We've got the freezing breath again. I'm getting the breath further up this way now as well. It's definitely around here somewhere. Oh, it's walked in the soul. But when? I'm going to be able to see very little here. Give me a sign. Maybe get the dot scanner. Let's turn this way. Put that down on the table there. So we've literally had no... Oh, it's walked in that salt as well. So it is in that area. I might want some tablets in there as well. Who goes there? Now, you can only turn so many of these lights on as well before the circuit overloads. So don't go around turning every light on. That's just not going to go very well for you. Can't get any EMF reader results at all. That's the camera we just put down. I think we need to put the dot scanner down. Let's put both of them down. Mainly because I've not actually used these on an episode before, or in an episode before. Let's try and spread them out around where I put the salt. Wait a minute. It seems a little bit darker around here now. It's turned the breaker off. It's on dim. Test. I always use the radio to test if it's hunting still. I don't know if that counts as a hiding spot or what, but... Put one there. It's throwing things. Nope. It's throwing things inside the house with the sounds of it. It just turned the breaker back on for me. How kind. I've never known a ghost to turn breakers back on. That seems new. I've not got much of a clue as to where it's spawning. Hopefully the dot scanner will give me something. Otherwise we've got the more fun things to use, you know, like the spirit box. And if it talks beyond that, trust me, since I last recorded, that's had one hell of an update and it's loads creepier. Let's get some of these. Thank you. Okie dokie. So you're looking for a faint outline of a ghost running across. You'll know it if you see it. It's looking like a no so far. Probably isn't going to work too well with them lights all being on. It's like a white shadowy version of it, and it runs dead quick. I'm already getting that Phasmophobia fear again, where I don't want to be going back in. It's much worse on solo, trust me. If you want proper creepy, solo game it. I don't think it's giving me anything. I heard the EMF reader going off when it was hunting. Piece of crap. Again, I don't know if the light needs to be off for that to work. We're going to have to take the spirit box and a book. The book doesn't bother me. The spirit box does. I'm going to have to turn these lights off as well. Spirit box only works if you're in darkness, so stop sprinting. I may need my breath. I didn't know where I was going then if that all went down. Do you want me to leave? Talk to me. Say something. Are you close? Give me a sign. Are you aggressive? Are you alone? Do you want me to leave? Talk to me. Are you alone? Are you close? Say something. What do you want from me? Are you close? It's not giving much away. Where's my stuff? I mean, there's a spirit box. EMF reader. I don't know where I'd even look for fingerprints. What do you want? I can still ask it questions. It's probably not going to reply like, but... Where are you? Give me a sign. I guess we could try the parabolic. See if we get anything from that. It keeps throwing things near the house, leading me to believe that I'm slightly far away from it. But it did appear on the path. Oh my god. If it's a hallway ghost, can it roam the entire length of the flipping park? Oh, it's listening to me clearly. When did I get an EMF read? I didn't even hear it ringing when I was walking off. If it is dots or orbs, I don't think that's in the right place. My sanity is already back down to 50. Let's take another camera. And let me take a parabolic. Maybe we can hear it. And I want to put a few more cameras down. Stop running. Telling you, I'm an absolute... How have I been doing this for 41 minutes? What the... Time just gets away from you in games like this. I should really be focusing on the camera while I'm walking around these dot scanners. We could see it on the one we're holding. I'm going to set one up here because this is where I keep getting breath. Right, so this should detect sound at a distance. Are you close? Make a sound. Give me a sign. Oi. Oh no. I don't know where to go. Oh, sugar! That was dead fast! Oh. That is not really what I was hoping for the first hunt. Oh, it doesn't even... It was a Huntu. Can we... No, we can't check what a Huntu does from in here. That's a shame. It really is. But we had a look at the new map. There was nothing written in stone that I was going to do it perfectly first time. It was definitely spawning on that path there, wasn't it? It wasn't giving me much at all. Never mind. Never mind. But that's where we're going to call it for our first episode of this new series, mini-series. Again, not sure how long it'll run, but we're going to at least have a go on a few of the maps. I do kind of want to work my way into a nightmare run. But you're at least going to have to give that, like, let's say at least 3 episodes. Come on, I've got to get the confidence back up because... I wasn't too confident with that run. We'll get there, though. That's more a case of learning the map. None of the maps are particularly nice if you don't know what you're doing on them. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this first episode of this new series, feel free to leave a like. Always helps get people watching. All comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. Like I said at the start, that bit about the update, if anybody can shed a little bit more light on it, that would be greatly appreciated. I can't actually remember what I asked for. 1 minute, I'm just looking again. What was it? I can't remember. I can't remember. Ouija board. Never mind. It's at the start of the video. But yeah, all comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And if you've enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe as well. More stuff like this on the channel. Plus, there's my old Phasmophobia series and the team hunts where I've got some fellow gamers playing with me. So you can always go check a look out at those. Yeah, something along those lines. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.